Hey everybody, let us see. How is everyone doing? Okay, I think you guys can finally see me now. How is everyone? Okay. Guys, listen, welcome to the No More Blues. Week one, we are talking about no more blues, no more pain, getting out of that place that sometimes it just seems like, man, can you ever get it right? Right? I understand that very, very well. Um, uh, and I'll tell you guys my story here in a little bit, but I want to welcome everybody to the broadcast. You know, technology is sometimes a little different from me. It seemed like back in the day when everything just came out, I could snap and do it. Now it takes me just a little bit longer, but I'm telling you, I'm loving this live streaming. So we're live streaming today. So hopefully you guys can see me, you can hear me just fine. And we're gonna get right on down to it. So share this out wherever platform you're on. I know we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook. Uh I forget whichever one else is that we're on, but we're on a couple other ones. And I just want to welcome you and thank you guys for coming on out today. All right. So let's see if I can get this to working. Okay. So this is me. I am your coach. I'm the founder of Limitless Living. And the reason that we have Limitless Living is because I really want to take you guys as also I'm on this journey as well, right? Going from our limiting beliefs to limitless living, from limiting beliefs to limitless living. That means limiting beliefs are, some of all of the stories that we tell ourselves, right? The lies, I will say, that we tell ourselves, right? So going from the limiting beliefs to limitless living. I say also, when you're high, you can fly. I don't mean anything other than the way that you're thinking when you're high, when you have all the limitations taken away from you. You can do anything, guys. You can do anything. So, this is what limitless living came into being for, and we are thriving and we're doing well. So, I'm your coach, Valencia Dantzler, also known as the Gratitude Grandmaster. Okay. And I've been featured on the local radio station. Shout out to BJ Murphy if he is listening. Okay. Or watching this. I've been on his show. Absolutely love BJ Murphy. Hall of Famer. Uh, BJ Murphy, absolutely love his heart, everything that he does, that he's doing over there at the BJ Murphy Nationwide Show. WBTV, I was on WBTV. They wanted that gratitude expert to come in, and yours truly was right there, Johnny on the spot, and had a good time at QC Life, okay, on that show with Cheryl and all of them. Y'all know I don't watch too much TV, so I don't know if Cheryl is still on there or not, but I'm telling you, we had a great time. Okay. So I am considered a transformative coach, right? Because I'm taking you, like I said, from your limiting beliefs to limitless living. And that is in every area of your life, right? And when you go from limiting beliefs to limitless living, you're able to manifest things. You're thinking clearly, right? When you understand the strength and the vision that we have in us, right? And what the Creator has put in us, you will understand that once you get those shackles off of you and you're able to focus in on what it is that you truly want, what it is you truly desire, you will be able to manifest this. Okay. You'll be able to manifest these things. Okay. And so, just a little bit about me. Again, my story is I found myself back in 2018 ready to say, and I hope no one ever does this, but to say bye-bye to this world. And I had really convinced myself, okay, that's what happens. You end up convincing yourself that there is no hope. And that's where I had got. Okay. That's where I was. I had gotten to the point where I was convinced there's no reason for me to be here. God made a mistake, and maybe I can come back, again, start all over again, and I'll be under better circumstances. But I didn't see my circumstances changing for me. I didn't see anything getting better for me, and it had been that way for years and years and years. And I had just gotten to the point where enough was enough, right? It kind of takes me back to a couple of days ago. I was at a play at the Harvey Gantt Center, right? Shout out to the Harvey Gantt Center, and shout out to Michael Garcia. You guys need to look him up on Instagram. The Michael Garcia, the brand is his Instagram. And shout out to him for putting on. We really just saw snippets of the play, and it was amazing. But it was talking about people, real people who were in the play. And also we had testimonies that came up, real life people where people had been in their lives and they had given up, and how it really affects you, right? So it was twofold, talking to those who may have had those thoughts, talking to those who may have been affected by it, okay? And I'm telling you, it was just such a real play. You guys just have to go see it, okay? You just need to look him up and find out where it's playing. I'm planning on going to see it again. But the play was amazing. Life changing. And the thing that got me too was there were real people there, mental health professionals there, right? Who were there ready on the spot, because some things that were said could really trigger you. Whew. And so it was really amazing. I made a lot of great contacts. So more wonderful things, great, wonderful things to come, right? So the thing that changed it for me was back in 2018, right before I was going to say bye-bye, I overheard a video. That's why, guys, I'm really asking you. I come on video and I ask you guys to share it out, because you never know who you're going to impact, okay? And maybe they'll share it out to someone too, okay? But I overheard someone talking about gratitude, which I'll go through it a little bit on this live stream. But practicing gratitude changed me. And I gave myself 5 days to practice it. And I'll get into what I did, but I started practicing gratitude. And by the end of that 5th day, guys, I put a delay on my date for the next week. And I said, you know what? I'm going to try it again. And I did the same thing. I started practicing gratitude, just five 5 minutes a day. I was practicing gratitude, and I felt better after the 2nd week. Then the 3rd week, by the end of the 4th week, y'all, you couldn't tell me anything. I wanted to live. Okay? You couldn't tell me anything. And I've been that way ever since. Have there been ups and downs in life? Of course, you're going to have ups and downs in life. But man, I have been able to snap out of it, not just with gratitude, but I went on to learn more about neuroscience, become even certified and licensed in it to teach it, right? Not just to teach it, but to practice it, to help other people with it. And the principles that I've learned about neuroscience. We're going to get into it today. So we are about to get into it. So let's go. Let me see. Okay. All right. So, guys, this week, and this is a 5-part series that we're going to have every week. Okay. And I would love for you guys to register for it. Okay. There will be a link at valdancer.com, and you can register so you can get notifications for it. Okay. No More Blues, we're reframing your inner critic. Because why? Because it lies to you. I mean, guys, listen to this now. 6 years ago, I was ready to say goodbye. And it was all based on lies that I was telling me, that I was convinced that were true, because I was listening to the voices in my head. Okay. And they were just lies, telling me I wasn't good enough, telling me that I would never have better in life. Okay. I'm telling you, they're just lies. And it's fear. It's based on fear. It could be fear of rejection. There's fear of success. Okay. But these problems are fears, and they're just lies. They're telling you lies. The problem is with fear is it lies to you, and it really makes you feel like you can't do it. It makes you feel like you can't get through it. You've had people that you've lost in your life, pets that you lost. I found myself at my desk crying yesterday because the anniversary is coming up. Uncontrollably just crying. It's okay. I snapped out of it because I know how to snap out of it. I'm going to give you some tools today that's going to help you snap out of it. And the more that you snap out of it, the better it's going to get. So we're going to use these lies. We're going to let those things become triggers. And I'm going to show you this, right? They're going to become triggers for you so that you can snap into snapping out of it. Okay. All right. It'll make sense. It doesn't make sense yet. It'll make sense really soon. All right. Now, we're reframing your inner critic. So the first step or milestone is I want you to acknowledge that there is an inner critic. A lot of times we try and I used to do this. No. I'm just not even gonna that's just the way I am. I actually thought my inner critic was me, but it's not you. It's just a voice in your head. Okay. It's almost consider it like a misguided person that's on the sidelines. You know how we have cheerleaders? Well, this is just a heckler. It's a heckler. Just acknowledge that inner critic is just a heckler. It's your mind it's really was put into us by our creator to really try and quote unquote protect us, because anything outside of the norm, our mind is going to go into defense mode and try to quote unquote protect us, right? And it's going to try and tell you that you can't do, and you can't. Oh, it doesn't know. It doesn't, the mind is not smart. Okay. It doesn't know. It's just trying to protect you and keep things the way that it's always been. It was trying to protect me, to keep me the way that it always had been for 30 some years. And my problem was I kept listening to it because I thought it was me, and it wasn't. It wasn't me. It was just a heckler trying to keep everything the same. That's it. Milestone 2, these have been transposed. Sorry for the error. but I want you to shift your perspective. So it's like you got to shift your perspective. You got to snap out of it. You got to interrupt the pattern, because it became a pattern for me for 30 years to wake up in the morning thinking about my problems. Okay, and my new problems. But it was always on problems, 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 problems. And when you rehearse that in your subconscious, in your mind, and you think about it, what you think about, you bring about, and it goes into your subconscious mind. We all see me go like this. I'm talking about subconscious mind. We all see me go like this. That's your conscious mind. Your subconscious mind is way more powerful than your conscious mind. Okay, understand that. So you got to shift your perspective. You got to snap out of it. And I'm going to show you a way you can snap out of it really, really quickly. Okay. 3 is, of course, positive affirmations. I'm actually going to show you how you can use all of this in one technique. Okay. In one technique. And it's going to be amazing. All right. It's going to help you take control of this thinking that we've been accustomed to, or that you've been accustomed to, right? That I was accustomed to, right? So positive affirmations is a part of it for self-empowerment and growth. Now, let's do an exercise real quick. Whatever that voice, that heckler has been saying to you, I want you to write down the opposite. I want you to say, I am blah, blah. And I want you to write down the opposite of it. For instance, let me tell you what my heckler had been telling me. My heckler had been telling me that I was too old to do this, that I was too old to go for my dreams. My heckler had been telling me, that inner critic had been telling me that I was too old and I couldn't do it. Oh, I had to immediately turn that around and say, old? I said, I'm old enough. I'm old enough, baby. And I'm capable enough, and I'm old. I'm old enough. You understand? Like, I got life experience in me. I got lessons learned in me. Oh, baby, I'm old enough. Okay? I'm old enough to do this. You understand what I'm saying? I'm old enough and I'm grown enough. And I made that my affirmation. Okay? So that's in the part 3. That's my affirmation. You come up with yours, whatever it is that you have been, or your heckler has been telling you, do the opposite. I want you to write down the opposite. And remember, what you write, you invite. Okay? And when this is done, milestone 4 is going to come up. Y'all are doing this week, by the way. You're going to embrace your inner confidence. I declare you're going to, by the end of this week, you're going to be way more confident than you are right now. Just by doing the 2 exercises that I have for you to do. Okay? Just by doing those exercises. All right? People who do these exercises that I'm giving you, they've already said that they're 92%, they boost their confidence level. 92% of them do. Okay? They feel empowered. 100% decrease. I'll say elimination, but really mitigation, making it low, low, low. Something that used to be giant becomes the size of a grain of sand. Okay, when you do this. Elimination of the self-doubt across the board. Across the board. That's how strong this is. Across the board. Self-doubt goes down. Worry goes down. Okay? But you got to practice this. 50% increase in transformation to self-assured. Saying, man, I'm really 50%. We're like overnight. Like, yo, I'm self-assured. I didn't going into from confidence to self-certainty. Okay. So what I want to show you guys is a technique. There's two techniques that I like to use. Okay. Two techniques that I like to use. And one is my foundational technique. Where is my book? Which is gratitude. This is my gratitude journal. Okay. So every day I spend 5 minutes writing 3 to 5 things down that I'm grateful for. Okay. I'm writing those things down. Okay. Because I've already told you guys what you write, you invite. And then I end up putting little mementos in there. Those are notes from a podcast that I did. Okay. Just different things. You might go to a restaurant or something. You can make, you'll be able to make this your own. So get you a journal. Yes, go out there and get you a journal or order your journal, something that resonates with you, and start have a page. I have a page a day. So just a page a day. Okay. And I want you to write down 3 to 5 things that you're grateful for every single day. I like to do it in the morning, right? You can do it before you go to, you can do it anytime, but definitely in the morning or before that head hits that pillow, you need to have written something down. 3 to 5 things that you're grateful for in your journal. Okay. Did y'all know? That's what, just doing that 5 days, 5 times, 5 days in a week changed me. Okay. But take it day by day by day. Okay. Now, the second thing is a technique that I learned as a neuroencoding professional specialist. And this works. And you can use everything that I have just told you. You can use all of that in this one technique that I'm giving you. Now, I want you to set a timer on your phone. Like, where's my phone? Set a timer on your phone. All right. Set a timer on your phone to do this technique. It is called the stop technique. Okay. Called the stop technique. So I'm going to demonstrate for you. You got an iPhone, whatever you got, just do it. I have an iPhone here. Hey, Siri. Set a timer on my phone.
For how long?
No, wait.
No problem. I won't.
Wait, I did that wrong. It's not going to be a timer. It's going to be an event. Okay. Yeah, an event. An alarm. Let's see. Hey, Siri. Set an alarm on my phone twice a day at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. to do the stop technique.
Done.
Boom. Just like that. She did it. Okay. She has set the alarm on my phone. Thank you, Siri. She didn't say anything back. But anyway, that's it. All right. So you're going to do this technique, and I'm going to do it too. All right. We're going to do it 10 times, twice a day. It is best to set the timer on the phone. So I hope that you just did that. All right. Or you'll do it right after you get off of this. All right. Now I'm going to show you how it works. Now, let me explain it to you first. Have you ever, and you probably thought you were losing your mind, getting Alzheimer's disease or something like this, but you weren't. It's the science what happened to you. Okay. Have you ever been sitting on the couch watching TV and you're like, dang, here comes the commercial, right? And you're like, dang, I need to go get something out the car, but I got to go get my keys first, right? Oh, my keys are over in the other room, in the bedroom. So you get up, right? And you walk on over, and you're standing in your bedroom, and you're like, what the heck did I come in here for? What did I come in here for? And you really feel crazy. You feel stupid, don't you? And you're like, God, I can't believe I can't remember. And you go back and you sit on the very couch in the same position with the same remote in your hand, right? And then all of a sudden you remember, I'm supposed to go get my keys because I wanted to get such and such out the car. And that's why I went in the room, right? So when you jumped up like that and you said, I need to go, and you went walking, moving toward, and when you got in the room and your mind went blank because you couldn't remember, that is a natural occurrence. It is called a scotoma. It's like a blank spot, a gap that you just created in your head. You created it when you jumped up and you moved. You're not going crazy. Okay. You should be happy that you're on this live so you know that you're not going crazy. Okay. It's scientific what just happened to you. Now, we're going to use that to reframe that inner critic. We're going to use that to mitigate, to lessen that problem, that self-talk, that critic in you. We're going to squash them, okay? That heckler. And this is called the stop technique, and it works. I want you to do this 10 times twice a day. So you set the alarmer, you're going to do the alarm on your phone. You're going to do it 10 times twice a day. We're going to do it for the next week. And I'll meet you back here same time next week, okay? And I want you to register so that way you'll get the real time, but you understand what I'm saying. You're going to meet me back here and we're going to go through it and we're going to say, wow, this is what happened. Okay. I want you to just try it. Okay. Stop technique. So the first thing that you do with the stop technique is you got to feel bad. All right. Now, because we're setting an alarm, it's going to work. Now, understand this. I want to back up and tell you guys this. This technique works not just for a specific thing, but it works. Has a compound effect. So it works for, I hate to sound cliche, but whatever ails you, like the more you do this, it's not going to just be that one area. Like it's not just that one area of me thinking, oh, I'm too old. No, it this gives you confidence. It makes it so that you'll be walking down the street and you'll be like, dang, I feel good. Oh. And these are the residual effects of this stop technique. So it works in everything. Okay. You're just saying one thing, but it's going to make you feel good and it's going to be in everything. All right. You are actually magnetizing yourself with this. Okay. It's amazing. Magnetizing means you're putting the energy out. The magnetizing is the magnificence that's in you. Like the fact that you are alive, you have the spark of greatness within you. Your body does all kinds of wonderful things and you don't even have to think about it. Just the fact that you're breathing right now. You don't have to think about it. You are magnificent. That spark of greatness is within you. So by doing the stop technique, you are emitting that spark of greatness. It comes from within you and it goes without. It goes into the universe. And then whatever the universe you present to the universe, it comes back to you magnified. And you're going to start thinking clearly. You're going to start feeling great about yourself in all areas of your life. You're going to gain confidence. I know it sounds like too good to be true, but I'm going to tell you, this thing is the bomb. You just have to practice it. Okay. And you're going to start feeling great and you're going to start manifesting all types of great things because you're putting out great energy. So just by doing this, you're magnetizing yourself. So come on, let's do it. Let's do the stop technique. I'm going to explain it to you and I want you to do it with, okay? So the first thing is you're going to feel bad. Yes, I want you to feel bad on purpose. You're going to have to make yourself feel bad. My mentor, Joseph McClendon III, he does this. And he said, you know what? I've been doing this for so long. He's like, I have to really make myself feel bad. And he'll say something like, okay, now what should I worry about today? Or what can I worry about? What can I worry about today? He does this first thing in the morning. What can I worry about today? Just so he could do the stop technique. Okay. So look, if you were like I was, it ain't gonna take you long to worry about nothing. Okay. It's all right. This is just the way that it is right now. Okay. Now, okay. You're thinking about something. I want you to think about something right now that make you feel bad. Okay. And you're gonna jump up and say, stop. Let me stop. Stop. I am magnificent. And sit down. And then you're gonna do it faster. Stop. I am magnificent. Stop. Notice how I'm shaking my hips. Whatever, you can clench your fist. Whatever, just feel good. Pat yourself on the back sitting down. Stop. I am magnificent. 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 Now tell me right now, first off, that is a freaking great exercise. Okay. You should be feeling really like, man, that was a good exercise, right? Oh, it's a really good exercise, right? Take a breath. Take a breath. But you should also be like smiling and feeling really good. Now I can feel it like in my spine. Like I feel this energy. I feel this energy in my spine, right? I really feel good. So I want you to do that 10 times each, right? Twice a day. So twice a day, you set your alarm morning and night, and you're going to do it 10 repetitions each. Do this all week until we come back next week, right? And I want to know, and do your gratitude journal, right? Now, if it's too much for you to do gratitude journal and the stop technique, then just do the stop technique for right now, okay? You can add the gratitude later, all right? But if you want to do both, do both. And I want to know, I want you to comment. You can comment below how you are feeling. I want to know right now how you guys are feeling. Okay. Are you feeling good? You should really be feeling good right now. Okay. You really should be. Okay. Now, we are reframing. This is the way that we are reframing that inner critic, right? So I wanted you to first, those words that you're saying to yourself, that negative talk that you're saying to yourself, you need to be writing statements in your journal opposite of that. We're going to use those. You don't have to use all of them, right? But we're going to use at least one of those statements when we do the stop technique. Okay. This is how you're going to transform the negativity into positivity. All right. These are strategies. You're going to squash that inner critic. Okay. And even if you guys need to, in a journal, make a little habit tracker. Did I do my stop technique twice today? Right? Did I do it once? Did I do it twice? Track it. Okay. What you track, you can attack. Understand that. Okay. But you are with these two techniques, the gratitude journal and the Stop technique, you are empowering yourself to break free from negative self-talk. And that right there is very great. Okay. That right there is enough. Okay. Acknowledge the inner critic transformation. This is where we're going to shift the narrative inside of you. This is it. Okay. And I want you guys to come back next week, because next week, let me see, where's my program for next week? Okay. Next week, got my papers here. We're going to talk about the power of maybe, unleashing possibilities from doubt. From doubt, right? That's what we're going to talk about next week. Okay. But this week, we are squashing the inner critic. All right. We're squashing the inner critic. Now, you guys, if you like, you can go. I wrote an ebook. I got a free ebook for you. You can go to valdansler.com. It is called Elevating with Gratitude, from Self-Doubt to Self-Certainty. Okay. Self-certainty is beyond confidence. Self-certainty is knowing that you know, that you know, that you know, that you know. So guys, go to valdansler.com and go ahead and download. It's a free download for that ebook. It's a beautiful ebook. I spent a lot of time on it, and it's absolutely fantastic. Okay. So do that. All right. Also, if you like, you guys can book a call with me. I would love to talk to you. Okay. I'm helping you slay self-doubt and increase your self-worth so that you can manifest the life that you desire. Okay. So I want you to sign up today if that resonates with you and book a call with me, right? Just go to valdansler.com, scroll down, and you'll see it. It'll say book a call, and you can do that. All right. Now, y'all, thank y'all so much for coming on here today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have much gratitude for you, for your time and your attention today. Whether you're seeing this live, I hope you're joining in with me live, right? But whether you're seeing this live or you're seeing the replay, thank you, thank you, thank you. And share it with somebody. Share it with somebody. Share it. Okay? Share it with somebody you love. Share it with somebody that you can't stand. Okay? But share it, share it, share it. Because we've got to get the word out. All right? We've got to get the word out. No more senseless saying no more life, right? That's time out for that. But it's not their fault. It is only because we haven't been given the proper tools. I'm giving you guys proper tools. Okay. So you go to valdansler.com. You can learn more about me. You can make sure you subscribe to me on my YouTube channel at Val Dansler. And also check me out on LinkedIn. Follow me on LinkedIn, right? And you can do that. So guys, it's really been a pleasure. It has really been a pleasure to be before you guys today. And I just want to say that I really do wish you guys the best. Okay? I wish you guys the best. Okay? Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.